This year, to the game, they're looking a little bit unsettled. Panjim trying to play out from the back. Another long ball, and that's a clash of heads. Doesn't look like both the players going in for a 50-50 after sharing the title the year before last. Naik taking the corner, and it looks like that is our first goal for this year's Goa Pro League. The number 2, Clive Miranda, slots it in after a lot of deflections and moving around of the football. Finally plays it wide. This is a very good chance for Panjim. Can they make the most of it? A little too much there. Sporting tried to clear it out. Referee calls a foul. A lot of moves have been made down the right wing, and it looks like they're trying to penetrate the Panjim defense from the right. Another long ball towards Mascarenas. Vincent Cardozo gets past his man. He puts a cross in, and we almost had our second goal of the game, but the referee has blown for what seems like a foul. A different type of corner now. It's played short, cross into the box, and there's a chance at the end. The ball's been put into the back of the net, but it looks like it is a goal. It's not an offside. It is a goal for Sporting Club de Goa, and they have doubled their lead. The offside trap not working. Talwar crosses it in. It's a good ball in. Cleared out. Goes back to him. Can he make another cross? It's a good challenge after a slight clash. The last touch was of a Panjim attacker, but they are getting closer. From the right for Sporting Club de Goa. Panjim will have to sort out their left side of defense if they're going to want to keep it to a minimum of 2 goals in order to get themselves back into the game. Another man down, as it's another foul. Tackles and fouls, and there's another chance for Panjim. The ball's put into the box again, but it's cleared, and now there's a chance for a counter, but Panjim reclaim possession, and they'll take the corner. It's another ball whipped into the box and almost makes its way. Some passes together again. A good switch of play. It's a good ball in. There's a chance now down the right wing for Panjim. Can they make the most of it? He plays it past the keeper. Left-footed corner into the box. And a good header out wide. Cleared off the second time. But Panjim are looking to come at it again. Great work there by Martins. A fantastic ball roll. And it looks like there's a change for Panjim. The number 7, Akash, comes on. Football there from Ozan Silva. And there's another chance here with the ball down the left-hand side, and Ozan Silva makes sure that the attacker doesn't get towards the end of it, who will not want to concede. And that's a for half time, and we go into the break with goals from Clive Miranda, Todar. Sporting Club de Goa lead 2-0 versus Panjim Footballers. as we wait for the referee to get the second half underway. Panjim going from left to right of your screens. There's another chance for Sporting now. It's a good run in. It's a chance. It's a very good tackle, but it's somehow made its way in. Sporting Club de Goa make it number 3. And it's none other than the super sub, Akiraj Martins. Stronghold over the game. They don't want to let that go. But Panjim are definitely trying to make the most of it. That's a missed kick and there's a chance. And it's shot wide. That was a very good chance. The best of the game so far. So they'll be wanting to better that this time around. But it hasn't gone smoothly for them thus far. There's another chance here for Panjim. And can they make the most of it? Yes, they can. It's number 24, Irfan, who makes the most of this opportunity. And he slams it into the top right corner in the beginning of the second half with his left foot. But this time the ball falls on his right. He smashes it onto from the half volley into the top right corner with a corner. It's played into the second post. The keeper gets a touch on it. And there's a chance at the edge of the box. There's a shot. And it's a very good shot with the left foot. The ball just about strays wide. Back in control of this game. Girish plays a long ball towards the second post. And it's missed by both people, resulting in a goal kick. Rio with a good header. And it's another chance now for Rohit. With Sporting on the left wing. Oh, that's a very good cutback. He tries to get past the defender, but the referee blows for a foul. As Brendan plays it out wide. Sporting making a move on the right wing, plays it inside to Rio. Now Allen on the left. Will he make space for a cross? Prefers to play it back into Rohit. Rohit with the cross in and a good call from the goalkeeper. If Panjim want to rescue this fixture, now is the time. They'll definitely have to get a goal soon to take anything away from this, the first game of the season. Here's a chance on the top of the box. And it's a shot from the edge of the box which goes over the top. Must have been a slight touch, because the Sporting players are not happy with the call, but they'll have to deal with this corner. It's crossed in and well dealt with by the defense. It's the last chance for Panjim to get a second, but it has been cleared. And that is it. Here from the Duler Stadium, Sporting Club de Goa have got their first 3 points of the season with an impressive victory. Goals from Miranda, Torar and Martins, getting them the 3 points. Irfan on the score sheet for Panjim Footballers. There's a confirmation of the scoreline at full time. Sporting Club de Goa kicking off from left to right of our screens, while Panjim Footballers are from right to left. And here we go. from Sporting Club de Goa. They're looking to start off on an attacking foot. Ball into the box already, and it's a good attempt. We know all about Sporting Club de Goa's attacking prowess. Last year's top scorer, Marcus Mascarenhas, the number 11, scored 9 goals in the Selvel Goa Pro League. He'll be looking to add to that this year. And there's another chance here. Mascarenhas into the game. They're looking a little bit unsettled. Panjim trying to play out from the back. Another long ball. And it's a clash of heads. Doesn't look like both the players going in for a 50-50 after sharing the title the year before last. Naik taking the corner. And it looks like that is our first goal for this year's Goa Pro League. The number 2, Clive Miranda, slots it in after a lot of deflections and moving around of the football. Finally plays it wide. This is a very good chance for Panjim. Can they make the most of it? A little too much there. Sporting tried to clear it out. Referee calls a foul. A lot of moves have been made down the right wing. And it looks like they're trying to penetrate the Panjim defense from the right. Another long ball towards Mascarenhas. Vincent Cardozo gets past his man. He puts a cross in. And we almost had our second goal of the game. But the referee has blown for what seems like a foul. A different type of corner now. It's played short. Cross into the box. And there's a chance at the end. The ball's been put into the back of the net, but it looks like it is a goal. It's not an offside. It is a goal for Sporting Club de Goa, and they have doubled their lead. The offside trap not working. Talwar crosses it in. It's a good ball in. Cleared out. Goes back to him. Can he make another cross? It's a good challenge after a slight clash. The last touch was of a Panjim attacker. But they are getting closer. From the right for Sporting Club de Goa. Panjim will have to sort out their left side of defense if they're going to want to keep it to a minimum of 2 goals in order to get themselves back into the game. Another man down, as it's another foul. Tackles and fouls, and there's another chance for Panjim. The ball's put into the box again, but it's cleared, and now there's a chance for a counter, but Panjim reclaim possession, but they'll take the corner. It's another ball whipped into the box and almost makes its way. Some passes together again. A good switch of play. It's a good ball in. There's a chance now down the right wing for Panjim. Can they make the most of it? He plays it past the keeper. Left-footed corner into the box. And a good header out wide. Cleared off the second time. But Panjim are looking to come at it again. Great work there by Martins. A fantastic ball roll. And it looks like there's a change for Panjim. The number 7, Akash, comes on. Football there from Ozan Silva. And there's another chance here. with the ball down the left-hand side, and Ozan Silva makes sure that the attacker doesn't get towards the end of it, who will not want to concede. And that's a for half-time. And we go into the break with goals from Clive Mohit, Todar. Sporting Club de Goa lead 2-0 versus Panjim Footballers. As we wait for the referee to get the second half underway. Panjim going from left to right of your screens. There's another chance for Sporting now. It's a good run in. It's a chance. It's a very good tackle, but it's somehow made its way in. Sporting Club de Goa make it number 3. And it's none other than the super sub, Akiraj Martins. Stronghold over the game. They don't want to let that go. But Panjim are definitely trying to make the most of it. That's a missed kick, and there's a chance. And it's shot wide. That was a very good chance. The best of the game so far. So they'll be wanting to better that this time around. But it hasn't gone smoothly for them thus far. There's another chance here for Panjim. And can they make the most of it? Yes, they can. It's number 24, Irfan, who makes the most of this opportunity. And he slams it into the top right corner in the beginning of the second half with his left foot, but this time the ball falls on his right. He smashes it from the half volley into the top right corner with the corner. It's played into the second post. The keeper gets a touch on it, and there's a chance at the edge of the box. There's a shot, and it's a very good shot with the left foot. The ball just about strays wide. Back in control of this game. Girish plays the long ball towards the second post, and it's missed by both people, resulting in a goal kick. Rio with a good header, and it's another chance now for Rohit with Sporting on the left wing. Oh, that's a very good cutback. He tries to get past the defender, but the referee blows for a foul as Brendan plays it out wide. Sporting making a move on the right wing, plays it inside to Rio. Now Alan on the left. Will he make space for a cross? Prefers to play it back into Rohit. Rohit with the cross in, and a good call from the goalkeeper. If Panjim want to rescue this fixture, now is the time. They'll definitely have to get a goal soon to take anything away from this, the first game of the season. Here's a chance on the top of the box, and it's a shot from the edge of the box which goes over the top. Must have been a slight touch because the Sporting players are not happy with the call. But they'll have to deal with this corner. It's crossed in and well dealt with by the defense. It's the last chance for Panjim to get a second, but it has been cleared. And that is it. Here from the Duler Stadium, Sporting Club de Goa have got their first 3 points of the season with an impressive victory. Goals from Miranda, Todar and Martins getting them the 3 points. Irfan on the score sheet for Panjim Footballers. There's a confirmation of the scoreline at full time. Good afternoon and welcome to the Selvel Goa Pro League. Today's fixture is between Sesa Football Academy and Panjim Footballers. Let's hear what the coaches have to say before today's game. Hi Mara, last time out your team managed to get a last minute equalizer. How happy are you guys with the performance from the last game?
Yeah, it was a very competitive and a tough game for us, and the boys were up to the task. We managed to stick to our plan, and even though we missed out a lot of chances in the first half, we managed to get the equalizer. That was the persistent, that was a fighting spirit that the team showed, and we were very happy about it. They fought till the last minute, till the final whistle.
And any changes to today's lineup?
Yeah, there is one change at the top. We have replaced our striker, and it's a new player who's gone number 10 instead of the previous game striker Mr. Rizwan Fernandez, the number 27.
Unfortunately, you guys lost the last game 3-1. How do you turn around the boys and help them prepare for a game so quickly?
So last time we played against the champion team, the last year, the Pro League, which one they become champion. And today we are playing the second match. There are a lot of changes in this today's match.
And what are those changes? Are we going to see some new players starting today?
So today new player starting is my captain was injured. There were two injuries, so replacement. Siddharth Naidu is playing, so one right back was injured, so he's playing Mumkar Rodekar, he's playing the right back. And last time we played formation like a 4-4-2, so this time I changed it to 4-2-3-1. Okay, so this is the formation.
That's what the coaches had to say, and we also saw both the teams warming up ahead of this, which is match number 9 in the Selvel Goa Pro League 2021-2022. It's Sesa Football Academy taking on Panjim Footballers live at the Duler Stadium here in Mapusa. Match officials for today, referee is Akash Telgu, and he's got his assistant referees alongside him. The match commissioner for today is Raghunath Gosavi. There we see the referees leading out the players this afternoon at the Duler Stadium. Sesa Football Academy in their full blue strip, while the Panjim Footballers are in their full white. The last time these two teams met, Sesa Football Academy got a 1-0 victory, courtesy a goal by Minesh Kunkolkar. The formalities have been done by the referees and the captains. Panjim Footballers are missing their captain Malcolm Gonzalez, the midfielder who is injured and is out for today. And Chandan Gawas will be sporting the captain's armband for the team in white this afternoon. As we heard from team manager Melroy Mora, that Sesa Football Academy have made a change up front. The number 10 Fazil comes in and Rizban Fernandez starts from the bench today. We see the teams with their final preparations. It's a fairly eventful sporting Sunday this afternoon, not only here but all across the sports world, and we hope that we can kick it off with an exciting encounter here in the Selvel Goa Pro League. Waiting for referee Akash Telgu to get us underway this afternoon. There we see Fazal ready to get us underway. And the referee blows the whistle and we're off in match number 9 between Sesa Football Academy and Panjim Footballers here at the Duler Stadium in Mapusa. Sesa Football Academy attacking from the right to left of your screen, and Panjim Footballers from the left to right in their white strip. Already a tackle in the midfield from Irfan, and he's brought down one of the Sesa players, not wasting any time trying to retrieve possession. In fact, it was Irfan who was brought down, but eventually the Sesa player is down injured. Sesa Football Academy, coached by Charles Dias, And Panjim Footballers are coached by Ajay Acharya. Dhruvesh was the one down for Sesa, but he's just walking off that knock. We've already seen quite a few injuries in the first few games in the Goa Pro League, and never a good sight to see players down, hobbling off, the physio coming on, but that's a part of the game. Everyone giving 100% in every single challenge, every 50-50 ball, and that's how it should be. Panjim played the ball into the box now, looking for one of the strikers, but it's cleared away. And Panjim played backwards and tried to string some passes together in the opening minutes. The Panjim team starting off their campaign with a 3-1 loss to Sporting Club de Goa, the defending champions. We saw drop a couple of points yesterday versus Vasco Sports Club in a very dramatic last few minutes. Sesa Football Academy, on the other hand, snatched a last-minute equalizer versus Salgaonkar, and that game finished 1-1. Vishnu Gosavi getting the goal, and there he is on our screen with a tidy little header towards the end of the second half. Preston Rigo is in goal for Panjim Footballers. He'll be wanting to keep a clean sheet this afternoon after his team failed to do so in the last game. Panjim now with Irfan on the ball. Irfan has been brought down once again. We already saw how dangerous the forward Irfan Yadwar can be. He netted against Sporting Club de Goa in that 3-1 loss, and he has opened his account for this season. We'll have to wait and see if he can get another one this afternoon. Arif Pathan on the ball, he plays it into the box. It's well cleared away. And Panjim not being able to find any of their attackers to get a clear header and steer it towards goal. Another rash challenge from the back from a Sesa player, and they're not holding back with their challenges in the first few minutes. It was Akash Kudnikar on that occasion, coming in from behind, trying to nick the ball of one of the Panjim midfielders. And now Panjim on the attack. Chandan towards the right wing. Can he play a ball into the box? He's trying to find one of his teammates. They've been pushed into the corner. Akash tries to make his way through, but eventually Sesa are able to deal with that attack from Panjim. Ball is cleared away, but not too convincingly, and it will be tidied up for the team in white. Arif now losing out. Possession won by Omkar, and will we see the first attack from Sesa this afternoon. Tomnik plays the ball away. He gets clipped by the opposition captain, but play on, says the referee. Not much in it. Not much coming off that attack from Sesa Football Academy, and Preston Rigo clears it upwards. With a steady start from both sides, not really penetrating the defense at the moment, but I'm sure they'll make some moves, and it's a ball from Dominic, which doesn't really find a teammate. Dominic Soares, the captain of Sesa Football Academy, he's been playing in Sesa colours for 4 years now. And he's all over the midfield, trying to win balls, play passes out wide. And that's a good high press from Sesa, unable to really retain possession on that occasion. It's a bit of pinball, eventually a bit of a high boot from Pratik, but it was legally cleared away. Dominic now looking for one of his teammates, and Chandan brings the ball forward for Panjim. He plays the ball towards Irfan. Irfan on the right wing now. Can he cut inside? He does cut inside. What can Irfan make of this one? He takes a shot, but it's blocked on a couple of occasions by the Sesa defense, and eventually there was a bit of a high boot. But Irfan showing us how threatening he can be from the right wing, cutting inside onto his left, but not being able to really get a powerful shot on goal. Referee Akash Telugu quick to spot any challenges, wherever, however small or big it is. And once again we see a foul blown for. And it looks like our first chance of the afternoon, and Omkar with a chance and a half there. A very promising opportunity for Sesa Football Academy, and he's hiding his head at the moment. That is as easy as you get. And his teammates really can't believe it, neither can he. Omkar Arondekar with as easy as a chance you will get on a football field. Ball played to him on a platter, very good cross-field ball across the box. And you've really got to score those. We saw that was the major issue for Sesa Football Academy last game. They had so many chances, but they just couldn't convert, couldn't find the back of the net. And it's the same story so far. As we see Omkar there still ruining his missed chance. I'm sure he's tucked away many of those. But it matters in the big games, and it would have been a big goal if Sesa could have got themselves ahead in the opening 10 minutes in this game. But Sesa still on the attack, still trying to make their way. Dominic with the ball into the box. A very good turn there by Dominic, but it's well taken by Preston Rigo. Take nothing away from the save from Preston Rigo, making himself big on that occasion. Here we see Dominic with a good turn, a good touch, and eventually not being able to find a teammate with the cross. Sesa coming into this game well. Eventually it looked like a bit of a high boot, but referee decides otherwise. It's cleared away from Panjim, and Sesa are looking more promising as the game progresses. Once again they've got possession. They're playing a ball towards the left hand side, but Chandan will pick it up. He tries to run with the ball but runs it outside. Sandeep trying to find Omkar, but ball being cleared away. Irfan plays the ball and he's looking for Akash Sanadi, but not being able to find him. Akash again on the ball, trying to play himself upfield, trying to push his team upfield. And it's cleared away once again. Pratik with a good header. Irfan can't get it under control, and it's cleared away by the Sesa defense. Myra and Francis Pereira, one of the main cogs in the wheel of the Sesa Football Academy defense. Cleared away by Sridharnath for Sesa, and another ball towards the danger area, but it's well taken by Ronald Gaunkar, who was good against Salgaonkar last time round. Sesa now trying to make the way upfield. Fazil passes it to Vishnu. Vishnu with the ball into the box. Can he find a teammate? Not on this occasion. And another ball into the box from Sesa, but Preston Rigo picks it up. He plays it towards his captain. Chandan now on the right wing, looking to play the ball towards Irfan. And eventually Irfan losing out. Good piece of play for Myron Pereira. And the tempo to this game is improving by the minute. Can we get a first goal? Panjim now looking to move towards from the left hand side. Irfan takes a shot, but it's deflected and not really going to cause any problems for Ronald Gaunkar from that kind of an angle. Irfan is making some good runs from either wing, but I think he needs some support in the center of the penalty area so that if there isn't a shot on, he can try and pass it and lay it off to one of his teammates. Myron now playing it towards Sandeep S. Sandeep to Dominic. Dominic loses the ball on that occasion. Pratik brings it forward for Panjim, and it's Chandan on the ball on the right wing. Chandan plays it infield towards Akash, and Naidu playing it to Arif. Arif getting some space for himself. Irfan has been brought down. He's asking for the free kick, but no, says the referee. And can Sesa break on the counter? That's a good tackle by Pratik, stopping Dominic in his tracks. Preston trying to push his team upfield and eventually just holding on to the ball for some time. Nobody putting too much pressure on him. Eventually he plays it long. Irfan goes for the header, and Dominic with a good tackle, but the ball doesn't fall to Fazil. Cool piece of play by the goalkeeper Preston Rigo, who was under a bit of pressure, but he's quite good with his feet, as he showed us on that instance. Here's Dhruvesh playing a long ball, looking for Aston Rodriguez, but failing to find him. And Chandan will be disappointed with himself. He's usually quite productive when he gets the ball, but it ran out that time round. It's a 50-50 game so far, but the chance of the game definitely falling to Omkar from Sesa Football Academy, and there's a good crossfield ball towards Aston. Aston plays it to Omkar, back to Aston, and Sandeep plays it backwards after such a good long ball. I wonder if Sesa could have just tried and make their way towards the opposition area, run at the defenders in the first few minutes. That's what you're always told by your coaches. Test out the goalkeeper, test out of the defense. But Sesa are not really doing that at the moment. Chandan now on the right wing. Irfan making a run in front of him. Chandan skips past a few players, plays it backwards to Arif. Akash now lining up a shot. Dominic does well to put the tackle in, and he pushes back Panjim. Long ball played by Genio Fernandez. And an apologetic hand because he couldn't find a teammate. We're approaching the 20-minute mark here at the Duler Stadium. It's Sesa Football Academy taking on Panjim Footballers. Still awaiting our first goal of the afternoon, and it won't happen here because Fazal has been called offside. It'll be interesting to see what Fazal shows up front. He's replacing Rizbin Fernandez, who had quite a few chances in the last game. Eventually didn't really take his chances. Failed to get a shot away on a couple of occasions. And today he finds himself on the bench. Well taken down by Sridhar Naidu. Ball played back towards Rigo, who clears it without any fuss. And Irfan very active in the first 20 minutes for Panjim Footballers, trying to win a header on that occasion, but not being able to judge the flight of the ball. Both the coaches on either dugout very experienced. And they won't mind what they've seen from their side so far. It's a ball towards Irfan now, but it's well watched by Dhruvesh, and Ronald Gonker could easily clear up. Sesa Football Academy coach Charles Dias played as a left back and a defensive midfielder. He was a versatile player in his day. Played for Sporting Club de Goa, Churchill Brothers, and Vasco Sports Club as well. He also played for Sesa Football Academy for 2 years as a player, and now he's coaching them. Omkar with some trickery, trying to find his way through. He couldn't, but eventually did get the ball back, and now Sesa trying to make their way upfield. A good piece of play there, but eventually Preston Rigo collects the ball without much of an issue. Ajay Acharya is the head coach of Panjim Footballers, and he also played for some big clubs in his day. Played for Air India and also Tempo Sports Club. He also represented Maharashtra in the Santosh Trophy. Panjim almost getting caught out by a high press from Sesa, but nothing much to worry about for the team in white. Sandeep plays it upfield, and is there a chance now for Fazil? Fazil with a chance, he takes it a bit too far. He could have taken the touch. He could have taken a shot on the first time there, but deciding not to, and eventually the referee has consulted the linesman and trying to see what decision has been made. Here we see Fazil getting in behind. Could have taken a shot there, but he tried to go wide of post. I'm not really sure why. And eventually the referee has decided that it's not offside, it's not a penalty, but it's a free kick for Sesa Football Academy. Number 10, Fazil, was trying to get the better of the number 4 of Panjim Footballers, Dheeraj Chauhan, but eventually Dheeraj doing just enough and getting helped out by a couple of his defenders. There we see the ball seem to strike the hand of Omkar from Panjim Footballers, but the free kick was given before that for the foul that was made by Dheeraj on Fazil. There's a chance for Sesa Football Academy now. It's a shot been taken, it's blocked by the wall. The wall doing their job there. Dominic with a shot, but it goes over the top, and a chance wasted there for Sesa Football Academy. Shot was taken by Sridharnath Gawas. There we see Dominic trying to catch the keeper off guard, but connected it well, but it was too high. Sesa Football Academy really could have had a couple of goals so far. Omkar missing one opportunity. Fazil could have probably taken a shot first time. And they're just lacking that bit of tenacity in front of goal. Cheeky little flick by Irfan, but he can't find Akash. Sesa now, and that is a rough challenge by Chandan. He goes into Aston Rodriguez and immediately apologizes to him. He asks his opponent, and that's a good bit of sportsmanship. You love to see it from the captain Chandan Gawas, but the tackle is something you wouldn't like to see again. It was just rushed into Aston, and Aston just getting some treatment by the physio. It was definitely a heavy blow. Team coach Charles Dias checking if Aston is okay. And there's another chance for Sesa now to put the ball into the box. Sandeep on the left. Sandeep with his left foot. He puts it into the box. He tries to find someone, but too many white shirts being able to clear. Akash now holding the ball up against Sandeep. And Chandan clears it upfield. Irfan picking up the loose ball. A bit of lazy defending there from Sesa. Irfan plays it in, and it's a good turn. Can they build anything off it? Ball towards the right wing. Chandan plays it in, but it's well defended by Myron Pereira. Very good turn by Sridhar from his right, moving on to his left. Not being able to take a shot there, Naidu. But there's a chance now for Panjim Footballers as we inch close towards the first half hour in this game. Ball into the box by Akash. It's gone towards the second post. It's met by one of the Panjim defenders, but it's put over the top. A very deep corner taken by Akash. And it was Dheeraj Chauhan who couldn't keep the ball on target. Now it's Vishnu towards the left. Vishnu looking for Aston. Aston with a chance. Can he finish it? And he smacked it straight into the hands of the goalkeeper. Sesa Football Academy. How many chances are they going to waste? Aston Rodriguez with another chance. And that's an apologetic hand from him, but Sesa cannot keep missing these opportunities. Here we see a very good through ball from Vishnu, opening up the defense, and eventually Aston didn't get enough on it. He couldn't guide it towards the far post, the bottom or top right corner where he would have liked. And Preston Rigo standing tall, not committing, and eventually making another good save and keeping his side and the game level at 0-0 as we go into the first cooling break of the afternoon here at the Duler Stadium. It's still 0-0. However, Sesa Football Academy have had more of the better chances. There we see Charles Dias speaking to his players, and there was the header put over the top from Dheeraj Chauhan in the last corner that Panjim had. Here we see the chance again for Aston Rodriguez on his left foot. The ball just went away from him, just towards the left hand side, so he couldn't really catch it properly. And it's offside on that occasion. As Panjim tried to make their way upfield, you see the chance again, see that first touch, and then it just goes towards the left. And Aston Rodriguez, the number 33, wasn't able to beat the other number 33, Preston Rigo, who is in goal. Panjim now trying to create some chances for themselves. It was Akash. Akash played it towards Pandurang. And eventually the ball running out for a goal kick. Pandurang Gons, one of the under-20s for Panjim Footballers, along with Pratik Naik, the number 3. A reminder that each team has to have a minimum of 2 under-20 players on the field at all times. Sesa now with the ball, and it's given away. Good piece of defending from Chandan there, just putting enough pressure and then letting it roll out. He knew that if he took possession, he really wouldn't have had anyone to pass up to. But eventually the throw-in doesn't work out for Panjim, and Sesa have possession. Ball played up by Sandeep. It's a good take by Vishnu. Vishnu on the right now. Can he create some space for himself? He plays it backwards. There's a cross into the box. Who will attack it? Aston tries to get to it. Sridhar Nath tries to take a shot, but it's well blocked. Irfan heads it down, and Panjim can try and make a counter. Naidu now on the ball. Plays it backwards, and a good piece of pressure from Sesa. Eventually earn them a throw-in. Panjim not being able to have a substantial shot on goal yet. We've seen quite a few from the boys in blue. Sesa Football Academy. And we see again there's a man down. Have to wait and see if he requires treatment. It looks like Vishnu, and you see that he has been cut and grazed. It is AstroTurf here at the Duler Stadium, and there you see the big cut, but the players don't mind that. They're always going in 100% for any kind of challenges. And here's the Sesa Football Academy coach, Charles Dias. He's been the head coach of Sesa for 4 years now, and he knows all about this side. He also helped them gain promotion from the Goa First Division to the Selvel Goa Pro League. This was in the 2018 and 19 season. He also got Guardian Angel promoted as well. Also got another team, Will Raid, promoted from one division to the other. So he is a bit of a promotion specialist, but now Akash on the ball for Panjim Footballers. He goes towards the right and plays it towards Chandan. Can Chandan play something into the box? He has a couple of players for help. He skips past, and Chandan now plays it into the box, and Irfan almost got his foot onto the end of that. And it's well tidied up by the goalkeeper Gonkar. Very good piece of skill by Chandan, skipping away from Sandeep And eventually Irfan did get a shot away, but it was very well defended. There was a blue stocking just in the way of that shot from Irfan, who could have made his goal tally, could have taken it to number 2 for this season, but it wasn't meant to be. Impressive piece of play from Chandan Gawas, the captain, and now Irfan trying to gain possession. Eventually he is brought down and he earns himself a free kick. We'll have to see that chance once again to see who the defender was who made that all-important block and saved his goal. There you see Irfan being pulled and being brought down by Sandeep. Sandeep says that there wasn't much in it. Genio Fernandez down for Panjim. As we see the Panjim coach Ajay Acharya. He also coached Sesa Football Academy from 2008 to 2018. So he's playing against his former side. Eventually it was not a foul against Irfan, it was a head injury, so the referee had to stop play. And now it's Sesa Football Academy on the right, eventually being brought down there. Akash Kudnikar being brought down, good piece of skill from him on the right wing, trying to make some space for himself, and he was brought down by Omkar. We've seen Sesa Football Academy's style of play. It's more about the through balls and running in behind. But now they have a chance to play a ball into the box. Irfania having a word with Genio. And both of them will be looking to get their heads on this ball and clear it away from danger. We have a bit of a stoppage at the moment. As we see the coaches waiting eagerly, the players also waiting patiently, and it looks like we're good to go. Omkar standing over the ball. Will he whip it in with his left foot, or will it be Vishnu? Vishnu with the fake. Omkar plays the ball in, but it's well cleared away. Good piece of defending from Panjim Footballers. Vishnu plays the ball into the box and Ashton tries to get a touch on it. Akash now for Sesa, plays the ball into the box. Can someone attack it? And there is a header from Fazil, but doesn't fall to Aston. And Aston brings down Chandan, who seems to be okay. There's a substitution for Panjim Footballers. Number 18, Pandurang Gons, is coming off. And well cleared away from Genio Fernandez once again, sniffing out danger. Akash loses the ball to the other Akash on the opposition. And Irfan now has a chance to run. He's got 5 defenders around him, so wisely plays the ball out wide. And there is a cross in from the substitute Lokesh Kumar Talwar, who's just come into the game and tried to make that cross, the number 20. Good turn from Sridhar Nath. Eventually, Dominic does get fouled, and it's a Sesa free kick. Looks like it's a tactical substitution, and Pandurang not really involved in the game so far down that left wing. So that's why Lokesh Kumar has been brought on, and we saw already getting into the game very quickly with an attempted cross off his left foot. But now it's Akash on the right for Sesa. Dominic plays it to Umkar. And Akash now for Panjim. Plays it backwards to Genio. Genio looking for Chandan, who tries the flick on. It's a good idea, but Sandeep read it and plays the ball backwards towards Myron. Sridhar Nath now recycling the ball. Omkar tries a bit too much. Eventually possession does stay with the boys in blue as we inch towards the end of the first 45. But Chandan now with some space on the right wing. Chandan looking for Irfan. Eventually the ball does go to Irfan. He shifts onto his left, plays it to Akash. Akash sets it up, and there's a shot, but eventually it was deflected, and it is a corner for Panjim Footballers. Akash setting up Arif, and Sridhar Nath making himself big. Akash Sanadi now for Panjim Footballers. Can they try and get themselves ahead before half time? Akash with the ball into the center. There was Chandan, but Chandan didn't get enough on it with his head. And with that, we have 6 minutes of added time in the first half. Plenty of time for either side to get themselves ahead before the break and to have some sort of psychological advantage. Myron now playing it back. And trying to play a cross-field ball. He does find Aston, who takes it on his chest, and it's eventually a foul, or a tackle rather, but the referee says to play on. Dominic trying to build now for Sesa Football Academy. There we see Aston definitely catching Pratik, but the referee didn't spot that and eventually gave the throw in. Sesa Football Academy will be thinking of those missed chances when they go into the halftime talk. But all is not over. It's still 0-0. Unless they can try and get a goal right now. Aston Rodriguez on the left. Plays it inwards towards Sandeep. Sandeep looks for someone in the center, but Preston Rigo, as always, is alert. And makes a good catch and eventually plays it upfield. We see Sandeep with the ball, looking for his teammates in blue, but Dheeraj also doing well to shield the player off as his keeper came to collect. Sandeep playing it now to Dominic. Sridharnath playing it backwards. And Duvesh playing it towards his right back. Akashu's looking for Faiz once again. Referee's assistant has spotted a foul and it's a Panjim free kick. Panjim and their coach Ajay Acharya telling us that they have switched up their formation today. Last time they played a 4-4-2. This time they are going for a 4-2-3-1. So trying to pack the midfield. And when you've got Irfan on top, then they using him as a target man. And he also drifts wide. He goes left, he goes right. And when you have a versatile striker like that, you don't mind playing one on top. There's a ball now towards Omkar, but it's well defended by Genio. Genio eventually lets the ball run out and earns his team a free kick. Or a goal kick, I beg your pardon. There you see Genio shielding the ball, getting himself between the ball and his opponent. And that's a good piece of defending from him. Couple of headers in the midfield. Eventually the ball does come to Fazil. But not too much zip in the attack. On either side, it's always a 1-on-4 or a 2-on-4 situation. Both teams not really attacking in numbers. Panjim on a few occasions have tried to do so. And there we see again a wayward ball as we move into the last minute of added time here in the first half. Another ball, another push this time. And referee decides that there wasn't a foul made there by Dheeraj. It's a good battle between Dheeraj Chauhan and Fazil, the striker from Sesa. Akash clears it away for Sesa. Dominic for Omkar. Omkar with a very good turn. Another roulette and a good ball towards the left. Very nice play from the number 9. Now it's the number 99, Sandeep. Eventually taking too much time on the ball and the referee calls for the break. It's half time here at the Duler Stadium in match number 9. And so far, it's Sesa Football Academy 0. Panjim Footballers 0. Sesa Football Academy having more chances. They'll be disappointed that they haven't got a goal yet heading into the break. And there we see more ball possession for Sesa with 56. They have taken more shots as well. And that they've also taken a shot on target. Fouls are more or less the same, and it's quite an even battle. So the second half should be a closely fought battle between these two sides. And you can join us for the second half as Sesa Football Academy take on Panjim Footballers after the break. As we go through the action that we saw today in match number 3 of the Goa Selvel Professional League. Started off with a good free kick from Kwan. He hit the woodwork, and that was just a shadow of things to come. Chances on both ends. Definitely the chance of the game going here to Tempo. Gonzalez could have made it 1-0 there. There was another good attempt on the other side. A good save from both keepers. They did well to keep clean sheets. There's a bit of a tussle as well, as there always is in this game. There we see another chance for Rodriguez. A couple of point blank chances missed by Tempo. I'd say they had 3 really good chances, especially the one towards the end of the game. Nacio came on and took a good shot. Afdal came on and made a couple of good runs. Here we see his run down the right, a good shot but a good save by Dylan. And eventually the last chance of the game was the toughest one here for Nacio. Great bit of footwork. He went past everyone, just couldn't find the bottom right corner. Here we see the match highlights of what went down today in match number 4. Chances at both ends. Here we see the first chance for Velsau. Velsau had very good chances but couldn't make the most of them. And looking back on that, they will be slightly disappointed. Ishank with a good ball for Jovial, just putting the ball over the net. And there was another chance there for Velsau, but they couldn't capitalize. Yet another here with a header over the top. And Jovial Fernandez stole the show with a cracker of a goal outside the box. We've seen that many at a time today, and you can keep watching that strike. It was hard, it was high, and then it was low, it was dipping, it was swerving. And that's been one of the goals of the season so far. This could have been one of the goals of the season as well from Ivan Costa. Jovial almost adding to his tally. Those were the glimpses from the first half. Second half saw quite a few fouls, quite a few cards. Mervyn Dias striking the post with a header. He almost got a couple of headers in today. And there was that chance where Hansel was caught off his line, out of his box. Another good shot there from Vilito Cruz, who tried his best. We see quite a few of the fouls. And here was Mervyn Dias with another chance. He could have buried that. It was a good pass from Velroy Fernandez. And finally, Mervyn Dias getting himself on the score sheet. You can see he was happy, he was relieved more than anything else. And it's safe to say that he deserved that goal towards the end of a good performance from him and the side in orange. As we go through the action that we saw today in match number 3 of the Goa Selvel Professional League. Started off with a good free kick from Kwan. He hit the woodwork, and that was just a shadow of things to come. Chances on both ends. Definitely the chance of the game going here to Dempo. Gonzalez could have made it 1-0 there. There was another good attempt on the other side. A good save from both keepers. They did well to keep clean sheets. There's a bit of a tussle as well, as there always is in this game. There we see another chance for Rodriguez. A couple of point blank chances missed by Dempo. I'd say they had 3 really good chances, especially the one towards the end of the game. Nacio came on and took a good shot. Afdal came on and made a couple of good runs. Here we see his run down the right, a good shot but a good save by Dylan. And eventually the last chance of the game was the toughest one here for Nacio. Great bit of footwork. He went past everyone, just couldn't find the bottom right corner. Here we see the match highlights of what went down today in match number 4. Chances at both ends. Here we see the first chance for Velsau. Velsau had very good chances but couldn't make the most of them. And looking back on that, they will be slightly disappointed. Ishank with a good ball for Jovial, just putting the ball over the net. And there was another chance there for Velsau, but they couldn't capitalize. Yet another here with a header over the top. And Jovial Fernandez stole the show with a cracker of a goal outside the box. We've seen that many at a time today, and you can keep watching that strike. It was hard, it was high, and then it was low, it was dipping, it was swerving. And that's been one of the goals of the season so far. This could have been one of the goals of the season as well from Ivan Costa. Jovial almost adding to his tally. Those were the glimpses from the first half. Second half saw quite a few fouls, quite a few cards. Mervyn Dias striking the post with a header. He almost got a couple of headers in today. And there was that chance where Hansel was caught off his line, out of his box. Another good shot. And it looks like another substitution for Sesa Football Academy. Stephen Colasso will be coming on. For Sesa Football Academy, it'll be interesting to hear what Coach Charles Dias has to say, or had to say, in his team talk after Sesa, over the last game and this one, have created so many chances, but they're just not being able to convert them as easily as they are creating them. For Panjim Footballers, on the other hand, there have been some good passing moves, but not really being able to get any convincing moves strung together. There you see both teams having a word. And we're almost ready to resume here at Mapusa in the Duler Stadium. And the referee gets us underway for the second half. Hopefully there'll be a couple of goals or more in this half. And we'll have to see what lies in store for us. Panjim playing it backwards and Preston Rigo clearing it. Now Vishnu tidies it up, and Sesa will be wanting to create as many chances as they did in the first half, but this time they've got to be a bit better in front of goal. And a little loose that pass from Dominic, but eventually it was cleared away. And the defender was also fouled. There we see the foul on that occasion, and now there's a long ball played towards Fazil. It's cleared away by Dheeraj Chauhan. A very good battle between those two. The big center half and the big forward, and here we see it again. Fazil now on the ball, gets put under pressure by Chauhan, but eventually Fazil is able to shield the ball and get his side a throw in. There we see a confirmation of the substitution. Steven Colasso, the number 71, coming on for Sesa Football Academy, and Aston Rodriguez coming off. Aston had a very good chance in the first half on his left foot, but wasn't being able to take it. And now Vishnu, can he create something? He's already scored one this season. Vishnu on the left wing, he's brought down by Arif, but the referee tells him to get up, and play resumes. There's another tackle from behind, this time from the Sesa player, and Chandan earns himself a free kick. Sandeep on that occasion going in for the challenge. Pratik playing it upfield for Panjim. Looking for Irfan. Irfan now towards the right. A lot of blue shirts there, not being able to really get away. Akash trying to be skillful, but Vishnu looking for Dominic and losing the ball. Naidu clears up. Omkar now for Panjim. Another turnover. And there's a bit of space for Sesa Football Academy. But a good piece of defending from Naidu. Kunal Salgaonkar is also on the pitch for Sesa Football Academy in another substitution, which was made during the break. So a few changes to Sesa. We'll have to see if they can get themselves a goal. Dominic with a header to Faiz, and a bit of an unsure piece of defending. There's a chance for Dominic. Dominic goes into the goalkeeper, and very persistent piece of football from Dominic there, not giving up and almost catching the Panjim defense off guard. Omkar just falling asleep for a second, and if Dominic could have got some more on it, then it could have been 1-0 to Sesa. Akash now playing it backwards, and a bit of an awkward ball for Ronald Gonkar, who clears it away. And Steven taking it quickly now, playing it towards the right and looking for Fazil, but ball trickles out. As we see, Omkar is struggling a bit there, maybe a little bit of cramp. But he seems okay. Goals were an issue for Sesa Football Academy last season as well. They scored only 11. And if you score almost one goal a game, then you know that You can try and do better. And they have created many chances over the last game and this one, but just not being able to convert. On the other hand, Panjim Footballers did score in their first game. Irfan with a good goal, but now there's a chance for Fazil, but a good tackle once again. Very good piece of play there by Pratik Naik, the under 20, with an outstretched leg and stopping that attack from Sesa. You see Arif playing the ball upfield and Dominic with a rash challenge on Akash Sanadi. Referee having a word with Dominic, the captain. Now can Panjim put a ball into the box? Genio Fernandez plays it upfield. It's a header from Irfan, but it doesn't go on target. A good attempt from him. Very threatening, whether it's on the left wing, right wing, or in the air. But on that occasion, wasn't able to steer his shot on target. Gonker kicks it upfield. Chandan with some pace down the right. He's trying to get past Vishnu. Vishnu drops back well. And Chandan has no option but to play it back. Pratik now making some space for himself, but not enough space for the attack on the right wing. Panjim now with the ball into the box, looking for the white shirts, but not being able to pick up anyone. And it's tidied up by Sesa. It was Lokesh who was in the box, the only person to aim at, but he couldn't be found. Sesa played the ball backwards there. Don't mind trying to build from the back as Akash plays it. And is there a chance now for Steven on the right? I think he thought he was probably offside. That's why he was looking at the assistance flag. It's a throw in for Sesa now. As we see Preston Rigo, who made a couple of good saves in the first half, keeping his team in the game, keeping it at 0-0. Looks like there's an issue for Akash Sanadi, the number 7 of Panjim Footballers. It is a hot afternoon here in Goa, as we see Charles Dias having a word with Dhruvesh. And as usual, people are flocking in attendance at the Duler Stadium, always coming to watch the Selvel Goa Pro League. There's always someone in the stands, and especially on a weekday. A chance now for Sesa. Akash plays the ball into the box and it's cleared away. Irfan should have been in the box trying to attack that, but he really wasn't. And Akash plays it backwards. And they'll start from 0. A reminder that you can catch the Selvel Goa Pro League live every day on the AMUZI Sports app. You can download that from the Play Store, or you can catch the action on the AMUZI website and also on the AMUZI Facebook and YouTube pages. Akash trying to play it towards Steven, and we can see that the other Akash Sanadi for Panjim, seems to be having an issue with what looks like his hamstring. He's stretching it out, he's icing it, and hamstring problems can be hampering, so we're not sure if he will continue, but it's a clearance out away from Dheeraj. And there we see the substitution. Akash will not be able to continue, so replacing him is the number 9 for Panjim Footballers, Frankie Olivero. Sridhar Nath trying to play it up for Sesa. Eventually the foul being given away by Kunal, and it's Chandan on the floor at the moment. Today's game played in good spirit. Every time a player goes down, opponent always quick to help him up or give him a tap. Steven showing some pace down the right, but not being able to get enough on it to find the pass. Arif now for Panjim. Pratik tries to get away from Vishnu. Vishnu wins it back well, and another good challenge. Eventually the ball coming out towards Stephen Colasso on the right. Fazil on the right trying to make his way. And there is a chance now. Can we see a shot from Kunal? He sets up Sridhar Nath. Sridhar Nath with the shot, and it goes over the bar. Good piece of play from Sesa Football Academy. Being patient in their build-up, but eventually the shot going over the crossbar from the number 5, Sridhar Nath. He caught it well, but just too much power on it, and he takes it over the post. Preston Rigo not being challenged on that instance, and he plays the long ball looking for a white shirt. Eventually it does drop to Lokesh, and Sesa tied it up. Akash with a good skip inside, plays it to Sridhar Nath. Sesa passing the ball well, playing at a good tempo. Panjim at the moment not really being able to put some passes together. Sridhar Nath now playing it upfield towards Kunal. Kunal tries to get the ball away, but again it's well defended. Now Frankie playing it towards the right. Chandan taking some time on the ball, playing it inside. As we see ball possession only 43% for Panjim. They'll want to increase that, and as I say that, they lose possession. Arif with a wayward pass. Akash now for Sesa. Durvesh and Dominic exchanging a few passes. Now some space on the left. And Dominic plays a cross-field ball. Has he found someone? Yes, he has. Steven plays the ball into the box. It's a good ball right across the face of goal, but nobody really there. And another substitution called by the ref, but a very good ball from Dominic to the right wing. And Steven Colasso playing a first-time ball through. But nobody home, and it's a corner for Sesa Football Academy. Their first of the afternoon. Vishnu plays the ball in. He's looking for a header, and Kunal almost got on the end of it. Eventually going past a couple of blue shirts, and Panjim will breathe a sigh of relief after there were a good couple of chances and a good couple of balls into the box from Sesa. So Muhammad Faiz has been brought on, another striker, another attacking change, and Fazal comes off. Here we see Vishnu with the ball in. Here we see the corner from Vishnu. A very good delivery into the box. And it missed quite a few people. And it could have been a free header actually for one of the Sesa players. But they were just not being able to get that finishing touch, get that cherry on the cake. And again, there's a man down. This time it's Sridhar Nehru, who's clutching his ankle and looking to be in some discomfort. There we see confirmation of the substitution for Sesa. Fazil coming off, and Muhammad Faiz coming on. That's how Sridhar picked up this knock. We'll have to see if Sridhar Nehru is okay to continue, as we see the onlookers watching here at the Duler Stadium, waiting for the first goal of the game. And people of all ages coming to watch the football here at Mapusa and the Duler Stadium. Omkar plays it backwards, and good piece of play from Genio Fernandez. Eventually the ball is lost for Sesa. A couple of passes. Faiz now playing it towards the right. A good tackle there from Omkar Arondikar to stop the attack, but now Sesa are going to come back again. Faiz skips past one, skips past the other. He has a shot on goal, and eventually there is a touch, and Preston Rigo is not able to keep the ball in. He is annoyed with himself. A good move by Faiz, and Pratik just sniffing out the danger. Vishnu was lurking in the second post, so he had to get a touch, and eventually Rigo could not keep the ball under his control. Vishnu Gosavi now for Sesa Football Academy with the corner. Vishnu puts the ball in. There's a chance now. Dominic, can he take a shot? Dominic's shot just goes over the top. And Sesa almost getting that first goal of the game. You can see Dominic knows that there was a good chance The ball was dropping on him and he eventually just got under it and put it over the crossbar. Kunal now for Sesa. And it's been all Sesa so far in the second half. Panjim Footballers not really getting themselves into the game after the break. We're almost halfway through the second half. And we're still waiting for our first goal of the game. Yesterday went 85 minutes without a goal. Will we have to wait that long here? Faheez now on the right. Faheez plays the ball into the box. And there's a chance now for Sesa Football Academy, but it's been put over the top once again. This time it was Akash Kudnikar, and the ball fell to him on a platter. But it's unbelievable now how many times Sesa are missing and missing. Very good ball into the box by Faheez. There was a touch on it from Dhruvesh, and Dhruvesh thought that once the ball fell to Akash, Akash would put that in the back of the net, but another chance has not been taken by Sesa Football Academy. Omkar seems to be struggling now, maybe a bit of cramp, a bit of dehydration. Preston plays it out, and can Panjim get themselves in the final third? Can they attack? Omkar now in the bargain of that tackle loses his shin pad, but that's okay. And Frankie is pushed off the ball and Dominic wins it back. Another good challenge by Dominic, sniffing out the danger. But the ball falls back to the feet of the Panjim players. And Omkar can't find Frankie Oliveira. Sridhar now to Dominic, and Dominic does well to play that ball towards Vishnu. Kunal now on the left, but a good piece of defending again by Genio Fernandez. It's been cleared away by the Panjim defense, and Sesa will come back once again as we've gone 69 minutes without a goal here at the Duler Stadium. Many chances falling to the boys from Sesa Football Academy, and another clearance from Dheeraj Chauhan, but Sesa will come back once again. Akash plays it to Stephen Colasso. Akash again. Dominic plays it backwards. And a good piece of pressure there by Frankie to win possession for his side. He cuts left, he cuts right, and tries to cut back onto his left, but can't keep the ball under control. Akash also not being able to keep the ball under control, and it's the 70-minute mark now, and Panjim have the ball. Irfan does well to get himself out of danger, but his ball wasn't good enough for his teammate. Dhruvesh playing it upfield, and eventually the pass was wayward on that occasion by Faheez, the substitute who has been lively since he came on from the bench. Kunal plays it to Dominic, and referee Akash Telugu gets in the way. There's an Akash on every side today, including the referee. Fahiz now takes a shot, but it's well blocked again. Vishnu now plays it backwards. Sridharnath gets tackled, and Sesa come again, this time on the left wing. There's another ball into the box, but there's nobody home. And on the second attempt, eventually the clearance has been made by Lokesh Kumar. Referee asks Sridhar Naidu if he wants attention from the physio, and he does say yes. So the physio makes his way back onto the field. As we see Charles Dias, the coach of Sesa Football Academy, he'll be thinking how many chances his team need before being able to convert. On the other hand, Ajay Acharya will want his team to go upfield, create a few more chances, as we see some of the people in the stands watching eagerly, waiting to see if we'll witness a goal this afternoon or if we'll witness some late drama like yesterday's game between Sporting Club de Goa and Vasco Sports Club. There were 2 goals after the 85th minute, and here we see the Lavino Rebello stand towards the northern side of this stadium. Unfortunately, he is no longer with us. Fahiz now on the right. Can he make his way? He's been brought down by Omkar, but no foul, says the referee. Fahiz trying to use his pace and go down the right wing, but Omkar managing to stay with him eventually. Fahiz did lose his footing, so it wasn't a foul. So a good decision by the referee. Ball played up by Preston Rigo and well cleared away by Chauhan. Dominic now for Sesa. Sandeep plays it wide. Kunal on the ball, but a very good challenge by Genio Fernandez. But the referee says that he didn't get the ball legally. He did get his man in the bargain, and we'll have to see if that was the case. Genio did get the ball, but referee Akash Telugu claims that he did get the man as well. So it's a foul now, and Sesa Football Academy with another chance to put the ball into the box. Can Vishnu provide the goods here from this free kick? Vishnu now with the ball into the box. It's gone deep and it's missed again by a couple of Sesa players. Eventually it was Myron and then Kunal, but the ball went through all of them. A very good delivery from Vishnu once again. We see Myron missing the header. Not sure if there was a foul called by the referee, but it was definitely a free header. And a chance not taken once again from Sesa Football Academy. Here we see the teams hydrating. As you see the ball again by Vishnu, played towards Myron, and foul or not, he should have converted that. Ajay Acharya giving some instructions to his team, and we saw the goalkeeper Ronald Gonkar of Sesa Football Academy not really being tested so far in the second half. But he won't mind that, but he definitely wants his team to score on the other side. Preston Rigo plays it up. Irfan with a good header. It's cleared away by Sridhar Nath, and looks like it'll go straight to Preston Rigo, who takes his time and collects once again. Preston plays it upfield. He finds Lokesh, but Lokesh can't find Frankie Oliveira. Dominic looks for the crossfield ball, but there was nobody on the left wing, so Pratik clears the ball into the stands. Just over 12 minutes remaining here at the Duler Stadium. Can we see our first goal of the game, or will we have another goalless draw? Remember, we did have a goalless draw between Dempo, SC and Churchill Brothers earlier in the campaign. Now the number 5 for Panjim Footballers will be coming on. It is Joyson Gonkar. And the number 22 Arif comes off. Arif having a tidy game in the midfield, creating some chances in the first half, but not being able to do so in the second half. Now it's Dominic for Sesa, plays it to Steven, and Fahiz trying to make his way up, but well defended again by Naidu. Akash now to Dominic. Dominic tries to change it towards the left side, plays it to Sridhar Nath. Sridhar Nath looks for Sandeep on the left. Sandeep plays it to Vishnu, and Vishnu has been tackled, but no foul, says the referee. Ball given away again to Dominic. And for all their chances, Sesa have got to try and push again. Panjim just not being able to get a stronghold over the game at the moment. But they are defending deep, they are defending well. They are showing resilience. Sesa now with Dhruvesh, but not being able to find a teammate. Akash from right back plays it towards Faiz, who takes a very good touch inside. He's looked very good after coming on. And we can see that Sesa Football Academy do have quite a few strikers that they have used in the first 2 games, but still nobody being able to really cement their place. Faiz has his chance. He's been good on the ball, but if he gets his chance, can he put it in the back of the net? On that occasion, he loses the ball. Now it's Panjim. They have some space, and it's Chandan on the right. Doesn't have anyone to pass to on the right, so he plays it backwards. Joyson looks for Pratik. There's a ball into the box now. Can we see a chance for Panjim? But no, it's cleared away and headed out of danger by the Sesa defense. Omkar looking for Lokesh. Lokesh trying to play his way down the left wing, and eventually it's tidied up by Sandeep, who finds Akash. Akash with a long ball, and Fahiz can't get a header on it. It's Chandan now for Panjim. Can Panjim try and push upfield? Can they get themselves one chance? That's all it takes in a football match. One chance. And whatever has been written in the opening minutes of the game can be unwritten with that goal and rewritten. There we see the ball played into the box, but well defended by Akash Kutnikar from Sesa Football Academy. It looks like it's the captain down now for Panjim Footballers. Physio is tending to Chandan, and Sesa Football Academy already with 1 point to their name after that 1-1 draw versus Sargaonkar, with a late equalizer from Vishnu Gosavi. Panjim Footballers, on the other hand, are yet to get themselves on the points table. They have 0 points as of now after that first match day loss to Sporting Club de Goa, where they picked up a 3-1 defeat. But as it stands, it's 1 point apiece for both these teams. But Panjim have a chance to change that. Pratik with the ball, he plays it into the box, and it's cleared away again. Lokesh watches it out, and it's a throw-in for Panjim. And eventually it trickles out for a goal kick. The captain Dominic now playing it from the back to Akash. Akash to Steven Colasso. And it's well left by Dhruvesh, giving his keeper a touch. Ronald Gonkar hasn't had many touches in this second half, but he won't mind that. Sesa with the ball now. Kunal getting possession. There's a chance now for Vishnu on the left. Vishnu plays it to Kunal. Kunal lets it go through his legs, but there wasn't anyone behind him. A good piece of play by Sesa. Kunal picking up possession from the Panjim Footballers, but now Panjim with a chance to counter-attack. Irfan picks up a foul, and Fahiz with a challenge which was just not required. Catching Irfan, and Irfan earning a good free kick for his side. 11 fouls by the team from Sesa Football Academy and 7 fouls from Panjim Footballers. But we still haven't seen a yellow card dished out by referee Akash Telgu. Approaching the final 5 minutes of regulation time here at the Duler Stadium. This is where the game changed yesterday. Will it change once again, where we see the ball in from Vishnu, and it's another ball into the box, but well taken by Gonkar, and we do see our first yellow card of the game. It is Faiz who's trying to win the ball back after a loose touch again. Irfan now playing it backwards. He finds Joyson. Joyson on the right wing plays it to Chandan, and Chandan can't keep it in. Ball played upfield by Sridharnath. Nobody really putting pressure under it, and it's a good header eventually backwards by Dheeraj Chauhan. Ball played upfield, looked like there was a push, but the referee asked the players to play on. As we inch closer to the 90-minute mark, a goal for either side could do it here. But will we see a goal this afternoon? Vishnu now. And that is a high boot. And the referee says that it is not a foul. So we will be playing on. Now a chance for Panjim on the right, but well dealt with by Sandeep. Vishnu trying to get a touch away, and a very impactful tackle there by Dheeraj Chauhan, who has been solid at the back along with Genio and the others. Sesa Football Academy with 57% ball possession, quite a few chances but not enough shots on target, and as you can see, they still haven't scored. Shida Naidu has gone down. It doesn't look like he can even walk off the field, so he will be stretchered off. Ajay Acharya having a word with his team, giving them some instructions as we go into the final few minutes here in the Duler Stadium. Final couple of minutes in regulation time. Omkar plays it back to Dheeraj Chauhan, who plays the long ball forward. Can Panjim make something out of this? No, they can't. They've been quite disappointing in the second half, Panjim Footballers, not really being able to get themselves upfield, not being able to attack as much as they would have liked. And another strong tackle means that there's another throw in for Sesa. Sesa now, can they try and get a ball into the box? Faheez with the ball. He plays it quickly to Vishnu. Vishnu plays the ball into the box. Is there a chance? It's well cleared away by Chauhan. And eventually Joyson plays it towards the right. Frankie Olivero asks for the foul, and it is a Sesa ball. The final 30 seconds now of regulation time. Ball played in by Akash, well cleared away by Genio, and he was fouled on in the bargain by Kunal. Genio strong in the air and showing so on that occasion, as we see a total of 7 minutes now. That's quite a lot of stoppage time that has been shown to us by the fourth official. So that means we have 7 minutes for either side to get themselves on the score sheet. A goal right now in the dying minutes should be enough. Kunal does well to get away from Dheeraj. He's played it to Steven. Steven plays the ball into the box, but it's well taken by Preston Rigo, who's been very good today for Panjim, one of their standout players with a few good saves, and yet again a good collection from him. Could there be a chance for Panjim? No foul, says the referee. He's allowing the fluidity of the game to be maintained, and as I say that, there is a late tackle from Joyson, giving the foul and a free kick to Sesa. Sridharnath takes it quickly, but referee Telgu tells him to come back and take it once again. Akash Telgu is waiting for the players to retreat, and Dhruvesh finally takes that free kick, plays it to Akash to Stephen. Can Akash find Stephen? Yes, it's a good piece of play. Stephen on the right wing now plays the ball into the box, but it looks like Rigo just got a touch on it, making himself big. And good piece of play from Stephen and Akash on the right wing for Sesa. They've been very impressive in the final third, but still no goal for them. It's a ball into the box. Rigo not taking a chance, just making himself big there in his first post, letting the ball hit his chest and giving away a corner now for Sesa. Vishnu plays the ball into the box. It's towards the second post. It's deep, and eventually Dhruvesh did get the header, but taken very well again by Preston Rigo. He was under a bit of pressure from Stephen Colasso. Sesa will come back once again. Sridharnath plays the ball in, and there is a chance now. Can they snatch it at the end? Sesa Football Academy, but a very good challenge there. Dheeraj Chauhan once again putting his body on the line, and Kunal could have taken a better first touch. It went off his chest, just went away from him, and by the time Kunal got a shot off, Dheeraj Chauhan was there to the rescue for Panjim Footballers. It's another corner for Vishnu to try and put something into the box. This time he's got to put it into the danger area between the 6-yard box and the penalty spot, somewhere there, so someone can attack it. Vishnu now plays the ball in. This time it's towards the second post. Sesa player does win the header, but it's gone back to Vishnu now. He tries to make some space for himself to put the ball back in, but he's not being able to. Ball has been won again by Stephen Colasso. Stephen gets himself what I thought was some space, but eventually he was brought down. Oh, he slipped, but not enough in it for the referee to call a foul. Was that the last chance for Sesa Football Academy to try and get something towards the end of this game? Now a goal would really do it for either side. Panjim Footballers also have a chance to put themselves upfield. There's a ball upfield from Preston Rigo, but it goes back to Sesa. Akash plays it towards Kunal, and it's well cleared once again by none other than Dheeraj Chauhan. The ball has been taken, the free throw has been taken pretty quickly. Another ball into the box. Is there another chance now? Sridharnath on the ball. He takes a shot with his left foot, but it wasn't as good as he would have liked. Irfan goes down while trying to make the clearance, and that could be a slight issue for Irfan. Looks to have pulled up again, probably with some cramp. And the stretcher comes on once again as we inch closer towards the end of stoppage time. 7 minutes have been added. And Charles Dias, the coach of Sesa, will be thinking about those missed chances. There were so many missed chances also in the last game as we see the bench of Sesa Football Academy. It is getting tense here. Last time they got a 96th minute equalizer, and we're in the same amount of time. Can they get themselves a win? Akash on the right. Akash plays the ball into the box. It's a good one and eventually cleared away by Panjim, but Sesa will come at them again. Sridharnath plays it towards Fahiz, who misses it. Dominic looks for Stephen Colasso. Is there a chance for Fahiz? Fahiz has been brought down, and this is it. This is the chance for Sesa Football Academy to try and get themselves a win in this game. Fahiz brought down by Frankie Olivero, and that is a dangerous position, especially with just a few seconds left on the clock. Preston Rigo has done so well to keep his side in the game for 90 plus minutes, but they have to defend this one last free kick. It looks like it's only Sridharnath on the ball for Sesa Football Academy. It's do or die now. Sridharnath with the shot, and it's blocked. There is a chance for Kunal with an acrobatic attempt, but there's enough done by the Panjim defense to make sure that there wasn't a shot on target, and the referee did blow for a foul because the boot was quite high from Kunal on that occasion while he was trying his acrobatic best to get a goal. Panjim dealing well with that free kick and seeing it out as we head into the dying seconds of this game. And it is a goalless draw eventually in the Duler Stadium in Mapusa. Sesa Football Academy and Panjim Footballers share the spoils, and they share the 1 point each. You see the players meeting each other after their game. Eventually, Sesa Football Academy will be a little disappointed that they didn't get that final goal, that one goal which could have taken the game away from Panjim Footballers. Here we see the stats brought to you by Instat. A lot of the ball for Sesa Football Academy, 60% possession, 8 shots, but only 1 shot on target. And that's not enough if you're going to want to win a football match. The 1 yellow card was also seen by the Sesa team. And there we have it. At the end of this, where there were not many chances, it ends with Sesa Football Academy 0 and Panjim Footballers 0. Thank you for watching today in the Selvel Goa Pro League. I've been your commentator Liam Bain, and join us again tomorrow for some more action.